What's up, Archons? I'm Flightless Pheasant, and today we actually got two bits of news that I want to go over. One of them is from the Keyforging Game Found. It's from the Keyforge Game Found for Prophetic Visions, and the other one is on the Keyforging website. I actually think the Keyforging website one is more interesting, but we're going to start with the one on the Prophetic Visions Game Found, and this is information on the Pledge Manager launch date, as well as some reminders for things that you want to get done in that process. So we're going to go through this one really quick, and the actual more interesting news we'll go into after we finish talking about the sort of perfunctory business of all of the reminders and need-to-knows. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Thank you, and Pledge Manager launch date. Thank you for a great campaign. We also have news on when the Pledge Manager will begin. Let's do it. What a great campaign end. Due to your support, we got over $250,000 and unlocked a few stretch goals along the way to be included in the various pledges. We can't thank you all enough for your continued support for Keyforge and for helping us continue to bring this great game out to our players worldwide. Pledge Manager launch date. Mark your calendars. This is important. We'd like to take this opportunity to announce that the Pledge Manager will launch on Monday, January 6th at 10 a.m. Central. During this time, backers will finalize their pledges, add shipping information, and pay any shipping fees and outstanding balances. During the Pledge Manager, you'll have the option to add items to your pledge, upgrade your pledge if you so choose, or become a late backer. The Pledge Manager will run until Tuesday, January 21st, so that's 2 weeks at 10 a.m. Central. All backers must complete their pledge and submit their custom deck form, if applicable, by this date. So that's the due date, is the 21st of January. So we've got a little bit of time still. Speaking of the custom deck form, if you backed at the Reaper of Amber level or above, you'll receive a personalized deck and playmat with your pledge. If you haven't already done so, submit your custom deck form here. It's very similar to the ones we've seen before. We encourage you to read the page completely before submitting it to avoid any issues with your deck and playmat creation. Yeah, you need to grab the code from your pledge. Do read through it. It's worth a look through, but we've seen it before. It's not new information. Some common mistakes that may lead to your deck not being made as intended include submitting the backer number instead of the pledge or order ID. Yeah, don't put your backer number in there. There's an order ID at the top of your pledge page. That's what you need. Submitting a previous Game Found pledge ID instead of the current campaign's pledge ID. Double check that. For a deck, submitting a non-supported character by name, so Japanese, Chinese emojis, things like that. And for the playmat, submitting the wrong Master Vault account for an existing deck. While we try our best to catch any of these issues, we can't guarantee that we will catch all, and will give default options to backers with these issues. Backers who do not submit a form by the Pledge Manager deadline will also receive default options, which means you won't get to pick your decks, and the names will be whatever they are. Default option for custom decks and playmats are, here we go. The deck name will default to the first name on your GameFound account. Okay, so this is different than your display name. So it'll be whatever your first name is on your GameFound account. Archon color will be randomized, houses will be randomized, and the playmat will be of your custom deck. So whichever one you chose first will be the one you get. If you already submitted your form and are unsure if you submitted it correctly, be sure to check the email that was sent to you with your submission entries. If you submitted something incorrectly, be sure to resubmit with the correct information. We will use the most recent form submitted for deck creation. If you did not receive this confirmation email, please check your spam folder. If you still cannot find it, please reach out to us through our contact form and we will assist you. Yeah, it's very important. Do that. Do it. It's good stuff. And it's pretty similar to what we had last time, so it's pretty straightforward. The custom deck form page is over on the Keyforging website. It'll look like this. You can see that it's got a bunch of instructions on what you need to do, the languages that are supported, form details to find where you find your pledge ID, and a space to fill it all out. So yeah, all of that, very important. Keep it in your mind. Be aware of it. We've got a date for the Pledge Manager. It's going to be January 6th. So that's a date to look forward to. I don't expect we're going to hear too much out of the Game Found in the meantime. Generally, they kind of go radio silent until the Pledge Manager launches, unless there's something really important they need to talk about. But our other major news stream that we get things from Ghost Galaxy on is the Keyforging website. If we go over to the Keyforging website, we got an article over there that's called Discover the Path to New Playgroups. And I definitely want to talk about this article, because this is really interesting. So I perused it in not great detail, but I think it's worth us all digging into together. So Keyforge has been captivating players for 6 years since its November 2018 release. While it enjoys a dedicated following, the game is ripe for new players to join the ranks of amber-reaping Archons. Our July announcement of Keyforge Discovery, the Ultimate Beginner Set, is a significant step towards introducing Keyforge to a whole new cohort of players. While events like Store Championships, Vault Tours, National Championships, and Keyforge Celebration are thrilling for experienced players, they can be daunting for newcomers. We're therefore proud to present a new organized play solution for casual play. This comes in the form of a kit that should both energize existing players and provide a wonderful experience for new entrants. They talked about this at KFC, that they were going to do a big kit for Discovery. And you can see here kind of a breakdown. Table tents, posters, prize decks, keychains, and key charms. What are those? Well, we'll go into that here in a little bit, but this does seem like a pretty good attempt. Let's see how they break it down. So introducing the Keyforge Player Discovery Kit. We're excited to announce the launch of the Keyforge Player Discovery Kit, a tool designed to help players and retailers introduce new faces to the thrilling world of Keyforge. It's a gateway to the game. The Player Discovery Kit supports up to 6 players in a multi-week organized play event, guiding both newcomers and returning players through the fundamentals of Keyforge. By the end of the event, players will be eager to delve deeper into the game. It's a unique and engaging experience. To enhance the experience, the kit includes 6 metal keychain sets, each featuring a Keyforge logo charm and 3 key-shaped charms. These charms aren't just stylish accessories, they're functional game pieces. Player can use their side of the charms as their keys during gameplay, keeping the excitement of Keyforge close at hand. That's pretty cool. A rewarding journey. Throughout the event, participants will gradually collect pieces of their keychain set, culminating in a final tournament. The participants will not only complete their keychain, but the winner of the event will also receive a free deck as a reward. There you go. How to promote and engage. To help retailers make a Keyforge statement in their stores, the kit includes table tent promotional items and a promotional poster to showcase Keyforge and entice potential participants to join. We believe the Keyforge Player Discovery Kit is the perfect way to grow your local Keyforge community and introduce new players to the game they'll love. Absolutely. A multi-week event sounds like a lot of fun. My guess would be 4 weeks, but maybe it's 5 or 6. It looks really good. Retailers may sign up now. Hobby game retailers may pre-order the Keyforge Discovery Kits now at Ghost Galaxy. Wholesaler account is required. Yeah. That sounds super duper cool. I feel like this is going to be great. I really do. I feel like this is going to be super engaging and super awesome. I'm already going to start talking to my local to try to figure out a time when we can run it and we can get people engaged in it. And I can be like, hey, it's just for a couple of weeks. And then if you don't want to do it anymore, don't. Do something else. Ready your sales for Discovery. So they're going to tell us when the Discovery set launches. The Discovery Kit launches alongside the set, a set designed with cards chosen for their simplicity, intuitiveness, and fun factor, and the new Keyforge Discovery one-player starter set. The wait won't be long. Keyforge Discovery set and starters will release on January 31st, 2025, another important date. So January 31st for the release of Discovery. Guys, this looked great. This is exactly what I was hoping for. It's a new player introduction point. It's got a prize deck. It's got things you can win. It's got support materials. This looks like an organized play kit to me. I am all about it. All about it. I think this is going to be awesome. I want to start hyping it immediately, especially if this is a thing that they just make available to retailers that they can buy pretty much whenever, so that they can start a Discovery Kit League or whatever you want to call it, pretty much whenever they have the people or the time. That could be really great. Yeah, I think this is going to be great for the game. I think this is a good new player entry point. It's a good engagement with stores. It's just going to really harmonize all of the things that we care about. Put your thoughts down in the comments. Are you excited for Keyforge Discovery? Are you excited for the player discovery kit? Did you finish getting your pledge in time for not Amber Skies, Prophetic Visions? Are you gonna have to wait and get it in later? Tell me what's going on, guys. I love hearing from you. And I really think there's good things happening on the horizon. I want more information out of Ghost Galaxy about a few different things, but I think we're going to be hearing from them over the course of the next month on a few different topics. I don't think we're going to have to wait too long before we hear from them again. And, of course, that means you won't have to wait too long before you hear from me again. But, until then, later, Archons.